Good morning. I just want to share some news that's personal, but yet, it impacts all of us. I've been a priest for quite a few years, and I've been serving here now for 6 years, and it's been wonderful. I appreciate, kind thoughts about, how it seems like I'm doing, whether as a pastor or even spiritually and physically. We'll say, though, that this summer I'll be turning 75. And so, because of that, and because of a desire to just be able to live in a way that's different, it's a new stage, a new chapter in life, I'll be retiring this summer. I'm going to retire, and it'll be July 1st when I'll be officially have concluded as rector here, and a new priest will begin serving here as the rector. Our diocesan policy calls for a priest to retire at 70 to give a letter of retirement to the bishop, and then they discuss whether they both believe it's best for him to stay on. And I've done that several years now with the bishop and asked if it'd be okay if I stay on, and he's been happy that way. And really he'd be happy if I would stay on, but he's also given me space to retire now. Canon law calls for our priests to retire at 75, and yet we know that there's been wonderful priests who've gone beyond that in terms of being active priests. I see retirement not as an ending, but as a new beginning and a time of renewal and opening up a new chapter in life. And I do want to slow down a little bit. Some of you might say, well, can't go much slower, but really I can, and I want to do that. And I want to focus a little more on spiritual life and also ministry that doesn't have the day-by-day responsibilities and pressures of administration. I plan to live in Lexington or Central Kentucky. Certainly Lexington, the Diocese of Lexington has become my home, even though I've got roots in another part of the state in northern Kentucky. I think with anybody who retires or who moves from the active life to a less active life in terms of work, and again, we tend to identify ourselves by what we do. There's got to be a mix, and I certainly have that inside of myself. I have hopes for just being even more so the person that God's calling me to be, and being able to give more time and energy to prayer and getting closer and closer to the Lord. We do believe that prayer and spirituality is the heart of what we're all about. I'm not a social worker or a community organizer. I'm a Roman Catholic priest who guides a community of faith, a wonderful community of faith, by the way. So I've got some hopes. You can imagine I got some fears, whether it's moving and getting set up or how it's all going to work out. But ultimately, it's one more way of being in the hands of God. And certainly people who are priests who move into retirement don't 100% retire. So I'm not sure how it'll play out, but certainly hospital work and some referrals here and there, some counseling, prison ministry, doing pinch hitting for priests who are traveling or who are on a sabbatical or who are feeling sick in one way or another. I'll look forward to that and helping out whatever way I can. Again, I just want to say, among the feelings I have, I know that here at Christ the King, it's been a good ride. We've gone through some difficult times, and we're still there as we face some challenges, as the pandemic is still with us, but as we're gradually working our way through that. I have so much gratitude for you and for all that you've meant to me as we've journeyed together. It's been a time of growth, I think, for the parish and certainly for me. I've made some great friends here. I have a lot of joy in what I do, and I do feel a sense of mission. I feel like the Lord's called me to help out here and other places in our diocese at different times, and I just feel like it's been a blessing to be part of this. So I've said earlier in the pandemic, I feel like the captain of the lifeboat, and the lifeboat isn't yet at land, but we'll get there, and if we don't get there before July 1st, it'll be well on its way. And thank you for everybody for the way you've been part of what we've been doing as we've been making adjustments, having live church and virtual church and reaching out to people. And, I just want to say too that I think we faced a lot of challenges here in a good way. I know there's more challenges. There's never a best time to leave a place that is this big and this vibrant. There's always something around the corner that we need to do that needs to be done. But also there is a sense of fulfillment of helping us with our capital campaign to get to the place where we are, where we're basically we funded all the projects we need to do, and it's not just about money, it's about the generosity and the spirit and the love for the parish. It's been part of that. We've been pretty solid in terms of continuing with our work with the school and again our parish spirit, the variety of themes we have of ways that people can grow and be involved in programs is really rich. There's just when we're able to be together, it just feels so good. There's been several people who've been in that situation where they haven't been to Mass hardly at all, and then they do come, and it just feels so good to be back and feels so good to be with other people, who've got the same kind of faith, the same kind of questions, the same kind of solidity in terms of their faith. We got to just build on that as we go on. So I look forward to being with you these next 5 months. And I sure don't see it as a time that's like the 11th hour or being a lame duck. I don't want to do too many things that would set the stage for approaches that would be counter to where a typical priest would think. But I think need to do what we need to do as we keep moving forward, and I'll be glad to do that as we pray together, as we have life together as a parish, as we minister together. So again, thanks to everybody for who you are, and I just want to say again, it's just been a grace to be part of things here and part of life here. It's going to go on, and whoever comes here as pastor is going to be somebody who will have some work to do, but he's going to have a lot of blessings waiting for him. So thank you for being who you are. May God bless you.